Hello, this is my second time presenting here at PechaKucha. Last time I invited everybody to play with film. I mentioned that I damaged the film by soaking it in a solution of water and cleaning agents, food, medicine, or cyanotype solution. Cyanotypes are also known as sand photographs, by the way. I mostly use toy cameras to shoot damaged film, although I prefer to call it decomposed film. My philosophy is that if something is useful to me, it should be good for my photos. I have hypothyroidism and breast cancer, so I have to take medicines and supplements. However, my favorite drug is chocolate. This is a double exposure of the John Wilkes Booth escape route in Washington, D.C. The Aztec chocolate series has water, cocoa powder, and a dash of chipotle pepper, cinnamon, sugar, and alcohol. I shot the entire roll in Washington, D.C. Chocolate is the only drug that I love to take. Each drug is different, and sometimes there are only a few photos in a roll that have unique colors. Fish oil, for example, adds dots and alters the blue, and sometimes fades the images a little bit. It smells too. Multivitamin capsules bring out more colors than fish oil and chocolate. The theme for this roll is childhood. I took something that I loved when I was a child, making soap bubbles, in something that I didn't like, multivitamins. There are two bubbles here, one on the orange area, and the other one is to the right on the blue and black area. The background are trees from here, Williamsburg. I need to take iron, but I don't like the taste. So instead of flushing down the toilet all my capsules, I smashed them and add them to the film. I shot this roll with an old Mamiya camera. I like the tones of these flowers a little. In my opinion, the second roll was more successful because the colors were stronger. I shot it with a Holga camera. It is also a toy camera. These four images are failed self-portraits. It's supposed to be me in all of them. This series is called Iron and Irony, by the way. It includes details of objects made out of iron and portraits of women who are physically or spiritually strong. All these are objects made out of iron, parts of buildings from Virginia Commonwealth University. Out of 8 women will have breast cancer in her life. Iron is essential to prevent anemia in cancer patients and survivors. The top photo, by the way, it's me. That's a non-failed self-portrait. Synthroid is for thyroid problems. This roll was shot with a PopCam camera, another toy camera. Half of the photos in this roll have very intense colors. Blue, red, green. And the other half came out in kind of like sepia tone. I had breast cancer last year, and I had to go for radiation and take tamoxifen. So kind of like half of last year was living in a sepia tone life, just like this roll. But it's fun. A little bit of tamoxifen makes the blue tones stronger and adds some pink dots. A lot of tamoxifen and alcohol add orange tones. This one is the fountain here by the cinema. I stopped taking tamoxifen because the cancer is back, so I will have surgery again. Tamoxifen didn't work for my body, well, neither for the photos, the way I thought. So I may not use it again, at least by itself. I may mix it with alcohol. The leftovers at at least. Here's a mix of synthroid and tamoxifen. I like the result because in this roll, well, the pink tones are very intense, and the blue tones are very, very vibrant in some of the photos. This is by the library here in Williamsburg. I took these photos with a with a Vivitar camera, and this one I like it because it looks like cotton candy. that cloud in the middle. These photos, I took them with a regular non-decomposed film, and I used water, washing soda, and vitamin C to develop the film. I added some vinegar to stop the developing process. And it is also here in Newtown, St. Bede's, and the courthouse. In these photos, the black and the bluish photos are from the same roll. I put a little bit more of washing soda than the other ones. That's why they look kind of snowy. That one is also the courthouse. I invite you again to play with film. I still don't know any filters for Photoshop or iPhone apps capable of producing all of these exciting and random colors that film and medicine can produce. Thank you.